Today I have another Bach piece that I'm going to perform for you, and as usual it's going to be part of a two-part video series, and this is going to be the performance part where I simply talk about the piece as well as a couple other things I have up on the music desk, and then I'm also going to play the piece, but I'm also going to have a video where I do a tutorial of how to play the piece note by note, finger by finger on the keyboard, which is going to be rather helpful, and I'm also going to show you the music so that you know what it looks like if you don't have your own version, or if you kind of want to see the differences between my version and your version, because there probably are differences, you can do that as well. So again, if you want to go check that out, you can. If you've already seen it and you're coming here to see the performance, I hope you enjoy it. But before I get to that, I just wanted to briefly talk about the piece I'm going to play, which is the March number 122 by Bach, and it's a really fun piece. It's in the key of D major, which is actually a new key that we haven't worked on so far in the tutorial series. I've done a video on the D major scale, but I haven't done a video on a piece that is in the key of D major. So this is actually a new key in the tutorial series, which is kind of cool. The other couple things I've got up here on the music desk, just for fun, because they look kind of cool, is an old book of Czerny finger exercises. This is the German translation of it, which has words that I do not want to try to pronounce, because I'm certainly going to pronounce them wrong. That last one is an absolute monster. There's also the French translation for the title, and then down here is the English translation, which is The Art of Finger Dexterity, and that's exactly what this book is. It's simply finger exercises that don't necessarily sound amazing. The first one isn't particularly like a work of art, and it's not exactly a beautiful piece. It's made to provide finger dexterity and make you become a better pianist. We've got this called Light Motion in Quiet Staccato, and we've got others here. This one is called Clearness in Velocity. So as you can see, they're not necessarily songs, they're simply finger exercises. That's kind of cool. I'll probably be working on some stuff out of this in the future. And then I also have this, which is kind of cool. It's a library of musical classics, and it's called Anthology of Modern Classics for the Piano by Schirmer, and it's basically just like modern pieces of the time, except it's from 1904, which is kind of neat. So anyway, let's get to hearing what the March in D major sounds like. This is the book I'm using out of. It's from like 1850, which is kind of cool. So let me get to that and just show you what it looks like here. This is the March. It's number 5 in the book. It's the 5th piece we've done so far in the tutorial series. So hopefully you enjoy hearing it on the piano. So here we go. So hopefully you enjoyed hearing that March in D major. It's a very, very fun piece, and it's also so far the most challenging one we've had. The ones before that have been generally very, very easy, but now that we're starting to get a little bit deeper into the book, the pieces are starting to get a little bit more advanced, but also this particular one is very fun to play. Now I'm playing it at around the metronome speed of 100 beats per minute, which seems to be kind of the standard for this piece. Many of the other versions that are on the internet seem to be roughly around that speed. Some of them are a little bit slower. But I try to play these pieces to the metronome speed that is written in my version of the sheet music. Some of the previous pieces, most of the versions online have been a bit slower than I play them, but since my version says a certain metronome speed, I try to follow that as closely as I can. So hopefully you enjoyed hearing that. Hopefully it helps you learning the piece, or hopefully you just simply enjoy listening to it, because it is a kind of a cool piece. And if you want, you can go check out some of my other videos, because I've got lots of tutorials on other pieces, lots of performances on other pieces, and also reviews on pianos, keyboards, harpsichords, organs, all kinds of cool keyboard instruments. So if you want to go check that out, you can. If you want to subscribe, thank you very much. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you do subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell to be informed of all of those future uploads if any of that sounds exciting to you. And if you do that, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.